So, Ra actually asked me to jump on just to talk a little bit about my experience and also how I got to this place. So, how I got here was during the first month of the quarantine. I found myself working from home like most of us, and I was eating more, I was working out less, and I had put on a lot of weight in that 1 month period. So, I reached out to Ra, my cousin, he's my cousin, because I knew he had been a part of this program and he's posted about it before. So I reached out to him and said, you know, I need to do something about this. So that night, my husband and I actually signed up so that we can do the cleanse together for 30 days. I think the first thing that I noticed, kind of just what Ron and Seema were just saying, is that right away I noticed I was sleeping so much deeper, like just so much deeper my sleep. And another thing I noticed on the second or third day, I noticed that I had so much more energy during the day. It was amazing. Like I was checking things off my to-do list. I was getting projects done. Totally the opposite of how I was feeling just the week before. So that was kind of an amazing thing. And then also in that first 5 or 6 day period, I started noticing a change in the texture of my skin. It just started feeling softer and firmer. I don't even know how to explain it, but I would tell my husband, I would touch my face all day and I'd be like, oh my gosh, my skin feels amazing. I don't know what this is. And that's when I realized, I think in that first week, to see so many changes, I realized that this is so much more than weight loss, that this is really transforming my body, right? So, so fast forward 30 days later, I finished the program. I lost, not only did I lose the weight that I gained in that first month, but I doubled it. I lost twice the amount of weight that my goal was. I went down inches in my waist. I went down inches in my hips. I went down a whole dress size. So I was just so happy with my results. But like Rod just said, the most amazing thing happened over a week later. I was getting dressed in the morning and my husband was like, oh my God, look at your abs. And it totally went over my head for a second because my whole entire life, I never ever had abs. Like genetically, I just didn't think it was possible. I always had this little pooch on my tummy, even when I was thin, and I just learned how to cover it up. So when he said that, I'm like, I know my stomach's gotten so flat. Like it's amazing. I can't believe it. My stomach hasn't been this flat since I don't even know when. So he picks up his phone and he took that picture that Rod just showed of me pulling up my shirt. And it was mind blowing for me because I was like, I've never had abs my whole entire life. And of course I would see photos that Raw or Seema or the Holistic Justice League folks would post with the before and after, and they're amazing. Their abs always look shredded. But I always looked at that like, well, that's not a reality for me. I mean, they're in their 30s, maybe their 20s. I mean, I'm 49. I'm about to step into my 50s, and I've never had abs my whole life. Anyway, it was amazing. I can talk about this for hours because I had such an incredible experience, and I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to Ra and Seema and to this whole community. And these products are a part of me for life now. I mean, I'm just, it definitely, Ra said at the beginning when I first called him, he said, it will change your life. And I'm like, oh, okay, I just want to lose a few pounds, you know, I'm not looking for life changing. But I mean, he was completely right. It did change my life. So thank you all for letting me share.